Well, this is going to be a rough one, folks. So, grab your cherry Coke, your Tommy Hilfiger shirt, and strap in for some petty bullshit. So, not too long ago, there was a very popular post on Twitter and Facebook saying, if you're white, don't review Black Panther. The internet agreed with this post and sent me a bunch of hateful messages for wanting to review Black Panther, so instead we will review the whitest movie in all of the internet. I looked long and far. I Googled everything I could think of, and Google seemed to agree that The Pursuit of Happiness is the whitest movie ever, and Will Smith is the whitest actor of all time. But I disagree with you, Google. I'm going with Valentine's again by the Hallmark Channel.
When I'm with you.
Okay. Hey, hi. Okay.
This is our main character. She's super excited about her Valentine's Day date where she will finally meet her dream man from the internet. I can't be bothered to remember her actual name, so we're going to be calling her NCD for Not Cameron Diaz.
Wait, who is he? How can I put this? He's perfect. He's tall, 6 foot to be exact. Blonde, blue eyes, dimples, and has an accent.
You can call me crazy if you want, but this guy doesn't have blonde hair, blue eyes, or an accent, right?
Well, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh, pleasure's all mine.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me share just a little bit of that pleasure. Our table's ready.
How?
I took care of it.
This is really important because the plot of the movie is that she has a list of everything she looks for in guys, and she refuses to date any guy that doesn't fit into this magical bag of things she wants. But this guy is none of them things, and this is pre-meeting the magical Negro that tells her to open her eyes. Oh yeah, this movie has a magical Negro.
Oh, hello there. Are you lost? Oh, there's your mommy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, my dear little Tammy. You're a naughty girl running away like that.
Oh, good, Tammy. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Who is played by a white woman. Her day goes horribly. Her date ends up being allergic to dogs. How she talked to this guy online without mentioning her dog a bunch of times, like any dog owner does, I don't know. Also, her job, where she works for an advertising company that only makes ads for cat food companies, the whitest goddamn job I've ever heard of, also goes horribly.
The challenge is that everyone sees cats in the cat food world no different than every other cat.
Mademoiselle, I am getting very, old just listening to you. Can you tell me how to sell more cans of Le Chat qui mange bien? Yes or no?
The challenge is,
Apparently no.
And she's sad and has given up on life in the day until Magical Negro.
You're not aware of this, but today you spoke to a man who's destined to be the love of your life. Your soulmate, if you will.
She wakes up in the morning, the same stuff's on TV, she has the same text from the guy who the date went horribly with. It's Valentine's again.
every day I wake up and it's Valentine's Day.
It's sort of like Groundhog Day.
Exactly like Groundhog Day.
After a bunch of complaining, she finally decides to go out with every guy she met during that day. In chronological order, we have the doorman.
Caress the breeze, floating from her heart with joys of wonder.
You don't say.
I do, and I just did. Take these sugar crystals, each individually formed into a perfect little cube. Humans working with God to create stunning beauty.
She thought the poetry was just a line, but it turns out the guy talks like that all the time. So he's out onto the cute doggy daycare guy.
Wait. Go on. Hey, this dog knows how to love.
Take good care of my Zachy.
Come on, it's what I do best. Come on, let's go.
Buddy, how you doing? You know, me and my girlfriend were planning on adopting Max.
Well, he has a girlfriend, so on to sexy yoga instructor. Yoga instructors are never douchebags.
Good, Catherine. Just a few seconds longer. Remember, only the strong become victorious.
Can I get you guys?
Let me order for us.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine
The
to order.
lady will have the seafood risotto. I will have the same. Catherine, a dog that fits in a purse is not a dog.
If it's loved and loves back, that's all that matters.
Okay, so maybe this one was. We have the one black person in the movie.
Make it a fabulous Valentine's Day.
I intend to.
It all started on the last day in 8th grade. This kid, Bruce Shope, started bullying me on the school bus. Talking smack, flicking my ears with his fingers. He made me cry.
Seriously? He grew up in my neighborhood. I've known him since grade school. He's been a jock his entire life. He's never been bullied. Was a bully himself. Don't buy what he tells you. He uses it on all the girls. And it usually works.
Who shockingly turns out to be a womanizing liar. Well, that's it for guys in the movie. I guess she's screwed. Wait a minute, though. I seem to remember that a couple times there was this guy wandering around in the background of scenes, and she did talk to him once.
Excuse me.
Careful now.
To be fair, NCD didn't know that he was an actual actor. She didn't see the pan in on him in the music rising that we got every time he was on screen. She thought he was an extra, and NCD doesn't fuck no extras. After a long drawn out of her keep trying to ask him if he has a girlfriend, she finally just invites him to her dad's wedding, but he's going anyways because he's the flower delivery guy for the wedding, and they fall in love, and she quits her job to work for his flower delivery company in advertising, and they live happily ever after. Yay! Woo! Overall, this movie is garbage. This review is pretty garbage and will probably get me kicked off YouTube. But if it doesn't, thank you for watching, and I shall try to do better next time.